Sound check, testing, 1, 2. Sound check. Sound check, testing, 1, 2. Sound check. Okay, if you're watching us right now, I'll tell you that the pregame clock is for when there's 8 minutes left. So we're still planning to start at 10 o'clock with the start of the match. But they're going to start the pregame festivities in 12 and a half minutes. We're not hooked up yet with the radio station, but we will be on KCJC FM 102.3. And you might be hearing some of that hooked up here in just a little bit. But we will eventually be on the radio. Right at the start time. But want to go ahead and check some audio things. So if you're looking at us right now, apologize for anything that you might see or hear. That's not, it's some equipment rattling around, things like that. But we're trying to get everything hooked up and ready to go before the start time. First round of the state tournament. Again, we're starting at 10 o'clock, first game of the day, so we won't be starting late with the games in front of us. I will say they've had some PA issues here. We're playing at Harding University, but it's where Harding Academy plays their regular games, and so it's a home game for them, basically. But they've had some issues there, so that may delay us a little bit. They keep cranking up the music, so we have to keep turning it down from time to time because otherwise we'll get flagged and you won't be able to rewatch this on YouTube. Hopefully we'll be seeing a Lady Cyclone big win. It'll be a big win. Russellville, if you look at the girls' bracket, they've actually got the worst draw of any team because even though they're a 2 seed, they're playing a 3 seed on their home field. I mean, this is literally their school is within shouting distance of this place, but this is where they play all their home games. They play it here at the University of Harding. Harding Academy does, and I mean, it's all their people. They know where to sit. And all their stat people and all that, nicest people. But you're playing a team on their home field, so that's going to be tough. And then the winner of this probably gets Little Rock Christian. We won't know for certain. That game's being played at Lions Stadium at the same time ours will. Little Rock Christian's been tough. They knocked the Lady Cyclones out of the semifinals last year. They've actually knocked Russellville out 3 different times in the playoffs and one time in the state championship game. We'll try to be giving you updates on that. Not for certain we're able to get scores, but Little Rock Christian is playing Hot Springs Lakeside. They're a 4 seed and Little Rock Christian a 1 seed. So the loser of this game goes home. The winner of this game will play 10 o'clock tomorrow. In fact, if the Lady Cyclones keep winning, they'll keep playing at 10 o'clock each day. Today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Our boys will start at 4 o'clock today, and if they keep winning, they're going to be playing at 4 o'clock each day. They try to make it to where everybody has a 24-hour turnaround. So we will not be playing at this same place for the boys. They'll be playing at Riverview High School, so we'll be tearing down and hustling over there and setting up, getting ready for the 4 o'clock game. Now, nobody plays in the same place for Russellville. Other teams are getting to play in the same spot, but Russellville's having to move each game, meaning if our girls win today, if we win this one, their game tomorrow will actually be played at Lions Stadium at Searcy High School. If our boys win today over at Riverview High School, they'll be playing here tomorrow. The field is all grass here. It's dedicated to soccer. It was in really good shape. They said they tried to change all the light bulbs for some reason. Searcy head coach came over and talked to us early this morning and said what happened was they didn't need the lights. I mean, the last game starting here is 4 o'clock. They'll be done by 6, but they decided to do that, and they drug a piece of equipment across, and you can kind of see on sideline that's close to ours, there's a trench that's dug all the way across. They had to come in late last night when they realized it and put sand in that area. Otherwise, the field is in pristine shape. I can't say the same for what Russell's boys will be playing. We know that it's not regulation size for soccer, but we'll know that more about that when we get there. Again, we're hoping to join the radio side at some point. We're still trying to make connection there. I've already been told that we need to turn down the crowd mic, not for the music, but for the fans. And so they said, hey, you're going to have to turn down because we get really loud. And maybe one of their fans said, sometimes we say things we shouldn't have. So if you hear something, I apologize. It's not us. We're kind of the Russell. There's only stands on one side, not very big. Russell fans are below us and to the left, and the Harding fans are right below us. And so we will do the best we can with what we have. But we're just happy to bring this to you. We've got to thank River Valley Radio and River Country 102.3. The AAA charges, even if you've covered the team all year, they charge $250 a game just to broadcast. And so that being fronted by the radio station there in Russellville, so we're very appreciative to Mr. Greg Horn and everybody at River Valley Radio for helping us out. Again, this says pregame 2:05. They're going to actually start the pregame festivities in 2 minutes. And so they'll have the introduction of the teams, the national anthem, and all that, and then we'll get ready to go. Yeah, some Roseville fans coming up. All right. It's funny to see Russellville fans. They're not familiar with this place while Harding Academy is, but they come up and they start looking, where do we sit? And Harding's red also. So the fans in red and white, we're red and white, kind of got to look for some familiar faces before you can figure out where to sit. Right off the expressway here at Searcy. And they use 4 fields on day 1 of the soccer tournament. They're using this one, of course, Searcy High School, where all the semifinals will be. Riverview High School. And they're actually using BB, which is about 15, 20 minutes down the road. BB High School will only be used for day 1, and so will Riverview High School only used for day 1. Let's turn our attention to the PA guy.
Tournament hosted by the Searcy School District, and a special thank you to Harding University for being our site for today's games. Would you please rise as you're able and remove your hats as we honor America with the Pledge of Allegiance, a moment of silence, and the playing of our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Hello?
Today's matchup is between the Russellville Lady Cyclones, which will be the home team on the scoreboard.
Russellville Lady Cyclones is going to be the home team on the scoreboard.
And their opponents, the Harding Academy Lady Wildcats,
Which is going to be odd because it says Harding on their scoreboard. And
River Valley Radio.
yeah, Steven, this is Mickey.
Hey, Mickey, I can hear you there, and yeah, the line drops.
The officials for today's match
Yeah,
hired and assigned by the
I believe we're good now.
Go ahead, go on the phone.
And we ask that
Sounds good.
So,
give them the respect
you got ready to go on?
Yep, anytime.
Okay, I can get you on here in about a minute and a half. You'll be on after this Mitchell Timpani song. Let me make sure you can hear the beat okay first. Is that coming through okay?
Yes, heard it.
Okay, here it comes again.
All right, if you heard that, you heard what the other side of the radio sounds like. And radio station will be joining us in progress. How about that? We'll just do that. As far as this here, what I was saying is you won't see the scoreboard, but Russellville will be the home team. So on the scoreboard it says Harding and visitor. Of course, it's the Harding Bisons. Let me see if I can get a shot of that right there. And Russellville will actually be listed as Harding. So I think that's going to be weird for Harding Academy, who plays their games here. We're here at the soccer 5A state tournament. 40-minute halves. If you're unfamiliar with soccer, we appreciate you joining us to cheer on some Russellville Cyclones. We always get some fans that aren't particular into soccer, but are there to support our kids, and we appreciate that. We welcome that. Not the aficionado of soccer that I probably could be, but I tell you, watching these kids, you kind of get hooked into it now. The Lady Cyclones in their home black uniforms, whereas Harding Academy in their road white uniforms with red trim, and kind of, again, a little odd for them to be playing their home match here and in their visiting uniforms. In goal for Russellville is Maggie McGill. In the goal for Olivia Neal. The Lady Cyclones with a shot there by Reese Prince, and it was deflected by a defender before Russellville could do anything with it. Welcome if you're joining us on the radio side. We're just underway. The Lady Cyclones and Harding Academy. If I say Lady Bisons, I apologize. It's the Lady Wildcats. We got a goal kick coming for Harding Academy. Again, first round of the state tournament is hosted by Searcy High School, but the first day they play 4 matches at 4 different places, and so Russellville has drawn to play their match at Harding University. Channing Frederick for Russellville enters the 18-yard box, and she's knocked down, and the Russellville fans won a penalty and not going to get it. They do stop play to make sure Channing is okay. If they call a foul inside the 18-yard box, it's a penalty kick, and so sometimes they swallow the whistle a little bit more. 2 minutes into this contest, we have no score. Russellville already dominating possession time, but that doesn't mean anything on the scoreboard as the ball goes past the touchline on the far side. Russellville, the 2 seed, they finished the year 15-3-1, and in conference 14-1-1. Their only loss and tie was to Siloam Springs. They're the 1 seed out of the West. The Lady Cyclones, the 2 seed out of the West. Harding Academy is the 3 seed out of the East. Searcy, probably the overall number 1, right there with Siloam Springs, and Searcy finished 1 out of the East. Harding Academy was 3rd behind Valley View. Again, Harding Academy getting to play their first round game on their home field here at Harding University. Lady Cyclones listed as the home team, though. Kana Keister, who's coming off an MCL strain. She's been back about a week of full action. Is playing us, changed positions a little bit back to what she had done before, but she's wearing a knee brace and had possession there. As we go ahead, Russellville in the offensive side, Ruth Payne was knocked to the turf. The pass intercepted by Reese Prince for Russellville. Carson Skelton along the far side. Russellville with possession, but behind the midfield line. They'll kick it all the way back to Maggie McGill, the keeper, who's way out of the 18-yard box. Got a big leg, and she'll send this down to the offensive side once again. Julia Callahan for Russellville, number 15, purple shoes. Little give and go with Ruth Payne. A long shot is going to be scooped up by Neal, their keeper. The second shot, the first one on goal. Officially, Russellville would have had one on goal had it not been deflected by a defender. If you're watching the stream, you see a little trench on our near side. That is not the out-of-bounds line. That's where they came in to replace lights yesterday for some reason. They said, we didn't contract that, and they just did it, even though there's not going to be any games with under the lights, and so they had to put sand there, and that's what that line is. Could have been a handball there right on the edge of the 18-yard box. Inadvertent handball, but it would have been close. Russellville at the very least would have gotten a free kick there, or maybe a penalty kick had it happened inside the 18-yard box. McKeely Hardman to Callahan for Russellville. We're close in, within 25 yards. She'll left foot it towards the keeper. It's picked up by Neal there. Olivia Neal, their keeper, with 2 saves already. 35-55 left to play in the first half. If you're not familiar with soccer but seen it on TV, in high school they count down on the clock instead of up. There is no extra time. They will stop the clock after made goals and injuries, so that's why they don't have to worry about extra time. A little bit more pleasing to the regular American sports fan who's not into soccer. Here's Ruth Payne inside of 25 yards. She'll left foot it toward the keeper. It's not a shot on goal. They were trying to flash ahead and get a shot for Channing Frederick out of her reach and past the keeper's reach. And so it'll be a goal kick coming for Harding Academy. Russellville dominating possession time here in the first 4 minutes and 45 seconds. The only thing they could show for it is 3 shots, 2 of them on goal. We're 0-0 here in the first round of the state tournament. Off the goal kick, there is a wind, kind of a cross breeze, but in the face of Harding Academy. Ruth Payne intercepts it. She's at the edge of the 18-yard box. Here's Julia Callahan. Her shot goes past the keeper and into the net. Lady Cyclones take a 1-0 lead. Officially 34-51 on the clock when the goal happened. Julia Callahan with the goal, who's second on the team with goals. The assist was by Ruth Payne, who's second on the team in assists. I tell you, getting that first goal is so huge for Russellville, especially when you're the higher seeded team. But let's face it, you're playing a road game here. And here's the first opportunity for Harding Academy as they'll put one inside the 18-yard box, trying to answer. It's knocked down by the keeper, and laying down was Maggie McGill, and somehow found the ball. She stopped it and was able to roll over and grab it as it was kind of rolling on top of her. Good stop there by Maggie McGill, who's played goalie almost all the games because of injuries that Russellville had to deal with. She came out and played defenseman, which is her natural position. She started playing keeper last year when Russellville had a goalie injury. We'll get a first foul called, and this is going on Russellville, so Harding Academy a free kick from about 45, maybe 50 yards out. Lady Cyclones with a goal by Julia Callahan at the 31-51 mark. Is it 1-0? Big kick's going to one-hop and be caught by Maggie McGill. Sat there and waited on it. They were charging in, and the wind kind of slowed it down, made it closer than probably what she wanted. She has a big leg anyway, and with the wind at her back, flips the field. Ruth Payne on the move on the offensive side. She's double teamed. She'll work around left side to get around the double team. Will center it herself. Kicks it ahead. It's caught by Callahan. The shot is in! Julia Callahan. Another goal for Callahan. And another assist by Ruth Payne. I tell you, that was the definition. If you listen to us on radio, that was a definition of being in traffic. It was not a wide open goal. Somehow, Ruth Payne worked around a double team to her left side. I say caught by Callahan. She caught it with her right foot. And now we have a stoppage of play. They had not started the clock, and so we had started ours, and they're going to let it roll down a little bit. Our clock is not exactly synced with them. It's close. It's within a few seconds. That's why you'll see us adding time at times. What I was going to say is Callahan almost seemed to catch it with her right foot and then moved it over to her left foot and shot it from about 17 yards away. Again, a left footer. Both her goals have been with the left foot. (2-0) Russellville. This is about as best start as you could hope for. Russellville with it. Reese Prince, the sophomore, will try to get it to Callahan. She works around it at the top of the arch. Back to McKeely Hardman. Here's Payne. Ruth working left side. It was deflected. I don't think it was a shot. I think it was a pass in. She's trying to go get it back. Harding Academy with it. It's going to play across the trench, but not past the touch line, which is what they call out of bounds line if you're new. Harding Academy has it, and they're on the move. On the offensive side quickly. Trailing the play, there is Zoe Barnes, and she's able to intercept it and knock it out past the touch line. It's going to be off of Russellville. Quick throw in is going to be headed down by Zoe Barnes. Can't clear it. Pass goes into the 18-yard box, deflected a couple times, maybe an opportunity for Harding, and goes past the touch line. No, they're going to say a foul called on Harding. First foul called on Lady Wildcats. And that was the second time we've kind of had a too close for comfort. Should have been a handball there at the midfield stripe. Late whistle, but the right whistle. Russellville will get a free kick here. Coach Fallon Bruckner, in her second year as head coach of the Lady Cyclones. She's assisted by Gabby Stringer, Timo Martinez, and Bennett Lifflin. She talked to us a little bit about the loss against Siloam. Remember, Russellville was undefeated in conference, and so is Siloam Springs. Their first meeting they tied. The second meeting was a big win for Siloam, 5-1, and she said it was the best thing that could have happened to our team. It woke us up, challenged us, and they've responded with 4 victories since then. Russellville in the 18-yard box. It was deflected back out and almost had another handball. I don't think that one was. I think they missed one and they called one. Russellville with the dough. Carson Skelton gets it to Callahan, turn and fires with the left foot, and it's caught this time eye level by the keeper. Joey Callahan, who played youth league soccer with many of these players, transferred over, coming in this year from Danville. McKeely Hardman for Russellville. A little bit behind with her pass to Callahan. It's deflected. Callahan inside the 18-yard box, and it's going to be booted out past the touch line, and it'll belong to Russellville. Lady Cyclones trying to go quickly with a throw-in. They will. It's deflected back out by Harding Academy and cleared near the midfield stripe. Zoe Barnes with a pass ahead past the touch line, so a throw in for Russellville. Lady Cyclones leading at 2-0. 10 minutes into this contest. Kana Keister waiting to throw in because we have a substitution coming in for Russellville. Natalie Harlan will check in for the Lady Cyclones. 2-0 our score. 2 goals by Julia Callahan, one at 35-51, the other one at 33-31. Both assists by Ruth Payne. Both goals with the left foot. Russellville deflects it in. Callahan on the wing, not yet entered the box. She's near the corner. We'll send this one. It's deflected back out by a defender past the goal line, and you hear people cheering. That means it's a corner kick for Russellville, a scoring opportunity for the Lady Cyclones. Ruth Payne, the leading goal scorer for Russellville, will attempt the corner kick. Russellville with most of their players on the backside of the keeper. Missing the header there. Looked like Natalie Harlan was there. Also Channing Frederick. It'll go past the goal line along the other side. No corner kick for Russellville here. A goal kick for Harding Academy. 28-25 left in the first half. Russellville leading Harding Academy 2-0. Reese Prince with the interception off the kick. Not really a 50-50 ball, as it was a line drive. Reese will play it back to McKeely Hardman. Here's Frederick at the arch. Nice little move to get into the 18-yard box. Her shot deflected by a defender. It couldn't be handled by Ruth Payne. Centered. Reese Prince will take over for Russellville, again on Harding's side. Nice move by Callahan to try to keep possession for Russellville. Ball rolls into and out of the 18-yard box. Chased down in the corner. Channing Frederick couldn't handle it as a Harding Academy player is able to intercept it. And here come the Lady Wildcats. Big kick and blocked by Zoe Barnes. Good job, Zoe. 2 Lady Wildcats there tried to defend it. Carson Skelton getting the kick away. Reese Prince. And pass ahead. Intercepted. We almost had Ruth Payne on what seemingly would be a breakaway as she had waited for the ball to be kicked as to not be offsides. Ball goes past the touchline and a throw in along the far side. Two nothing our score. We owe you a break on the radio side. We'll try to do that here in just a minute as the ball rolls past the touchline. No, they're going to say it's not. Russellville will kick it all the way back to their side and all the way back to Maggie McGill. Maggie will left foot it. Nice ball out here to Kana Keister. Sorry, it's Channing Frederick in the open space with the turquoise shoes. A pass ahead to Callahan. She got two people to beat. She'll try to center it herself, and a pass over to Natalie Harlan. Harlan back to Callahan, deflected back out. Reese Prince will save it. Channing Frederick into the 18-yard box. It's knocked away by Harding Academy. Harding Academy on the move. Stephen Berry, our engineer. Sorry, Stephen, trying to get to you here in a moment, but I don't want to miss anything. Allie Barnes retreating nicely for Russellville and acted like she was going to kick it back to the keeper. Did a nice little move, kick it over to Zoe Barnes. Over to Kana Keister. We'll take a break on the radio side. 2-0 Lady Cyclones leading with 26 minutes left in the first half. This is River Country 102.3.
Giving patients a beautiful smile.
On the stream side,
But the business side can
we're going to stop talking as much so you can hear the ads of the people that are making this possible.
They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized
Free
banking.
kick.
Johnny Sorian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house.
Allie
So when it
Barnes
comes time to
on
put
the
that
free kick.
property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville. 968-5668 or check them out. RussellvilleLiving.com.
Carson Skelton on the throw in for Russellville. Just under 25 minutes left to play here in the first half. Russellville leading 2-0. Lady Cyclones against Harding Academy. First round of the 5A state tournament. 10 o'clock in the morning start. Reese Prince with it for Russellville. Knocked to the turf. Delayed call, almost like a delayed penalty in hockey, but that's what that is. Lady Cyclones again will have a free kick. You didn't miss much if you were listening to us on the radio during the break. You missed a free kick by Russellville. Julia Callahan from about 45 yards out. The lefty will send this one that's headed back out by a defender all the way past the touchline. Russellville going to get to throw it in a little deeper, gain some real estate here. Natalie Harlan, whose mother was on the very first Lady Cyclone soccer team, will throw it in for Russellville. Tried to get it to Payne. It's pushed back out by Harding Academy. We'll do it again. This time she'll play it back to Reese Prince off the throw-in. And booted away by Harding Academy near the midfield stripe. Kana Keister on the near side. Again, coming back from injury. Played last week after the MCL sprain. Ball centered by Russellville. Immediately booted back out. Prince wasn't fast enough to keep it in for Russellville to be cleared by Harding Academy, but three Lady Cyclones down the other side. Allie Barnes checking behind her before she kicks it over to McGill, who immediately a touch pass over to Zoe Barnes. Zoe Barnes, Allie Barnes, no relation. At midfield, Harding Academy takes over. Russellville so far dominating possession time of a little bit more than 85%. Russellville intercepts it. Knocked off the ball. No whistle, and the ball goes over the keeper and over the crossbar. Harding fans started to celebrate because they thought it was in, and to be honest with you, I thought it was too. It went right over the crossbar, and the net droops down below the crossbar, and it hit that. And they thought it was in, and I thought it was in, until they saw the ball come out the other side and hit the indoor soccer center building. So Russellville still with a clean sheet, leading 2-0 on the shutout, but early going. We're not even halfway through the first half. Harding Academy I say the more physical team they are, they're committing more fouls, is that what I mean, though. There's a push in behind, knocking a Lady Cyclone to the turf. Natalie Harlan, who's popped back up, and Russellville will get a free kick right near the halfway line. Allie Barnes, not a big kick. She'll kick it over to Carson Skelton. Worked their way in instead of kicking a 50-50 ball. Down the other side off a Harding player past the touchline. Then give it over to Carson Skelton. She'll throw it in. Now a lot of area for a run-up. They have fans on one side here. The other side is where they have both teams covered walkway there. Here's a shot by Channing Frederick, a one-hopper to the keeper. That's the 6th shot on goal for Russellville. Lady Cyclones leading at 2-0. Under 22 minutes to play here in the first half. Channing Frederick off the header by Kana Keister will send it back in. Ruth Payne, who's been quiet other than 2 assists. I say quiet because she leads the team in goals. Almost 30 goals for Ruth this year. Past the touchline, you hear some awls by the crowd. Pretty good following by Russellville has made the trip here. And they're calling a foul instead. I say it was definitely off Harding, and I thought they made the wrong call, but now they're calling a foul, so a free kick. Keely Hardman plays it off the interception, but it goes past the touchline once again. Another throw in for the Lady Wildcats. The 50-50 ball is headed by Channing Frederick towards center. Julia Callahan for the Lady Cyclones with it. And kick back out. Lady Cyclones won conference last year. They finished 2nd this year. Dating back last year, at one point, they had a 27-game conference non-losing streak. They were 26-0-1 before that loss to Siloam a couple weeks ago. They pitched 11 shutouts this year, but 10 of them have been in conference play. McGill, a keeper for Russellville, will send this one near midfield. Hardman with a nice play there. Ball was about knee-high. She played it down to Payne. Payne pushed a little bit from behind. It won't affect her. She's center. Trying to get ahead. Trying to move to her left. Into the 18-yard box. Ruth, does she have a shot? She's going to center this one. And shot is deflected there. The rebound can't be corralled by Russellville. Another rebounded shot by Russellville will miss wide right. 3 shots for Russellville, 2 of them on goal. The clapping you hear is by the Russellville fan faithful. And they appreciate that effort. Ruth was running out of real estate along the left side, tried to center it and did. Russellville got a couple of shots there on goal. One stopped by the keeper, another one deflected by a defender. We get the goal kick for Harding Academy. Harding Academy just played 1 non-conference game, won that one. Their overall record 12-3-2. Conference record 11-3-2 then. But a 3 seed out of the East, which people believe on the girls' side, the East is the toughest conference. And on the boys' side, it's no question the West, where Russellville plays, is the toughest conference because the teams involved. On the boys' side, you've got Russellville, Silent Springs, Van Buren, and Mountain Home, all capable of winning their first, maybe second round games. Harding Academy on the move. They enter the 18-yard box. They try to center it. Goes up and over the crossbar, and that might have been deflected by a Lady Cyclone. I think it is. We didn't get the own goal, and this is nice to have. However, it's going to leave a corner kick for the Lady Wildcats on the far side. Second corner kick of the game, first one for Harding Academy. They're pretty well spaced out. Kicking into the cross breeze. Played down by Kana Keister, but not out of the box. Kana can't clear it. Harding Academy clears it, and it goes past. Is it past the touchline to the goal line? That's important. You either get a goal kick or a throw-in. It'll be a throw-in is what they say, the official pointing. If it's a goal kick, they'll have the flag down. This way they point it. The throw-in comes to Natalie Harlan. She can't clear it down the field as it keeps getting deflected going backwards. This time McKeely Hardman will send it towards the center circle. Harding Academy with it. Not so fast. Here's an interception by Ruth Payne. Payne will center this one. Prince kicks it near the arch. It's deflected back out by Harding Academy. Lady Cyclones leading at 2-0. Under 18 minutes to go here in the first half. Natalie Harlan to McKeely Hardman. Try to have to enunciate clearly on that. McKeely kind of ran into a double team. It was knocked away. And nice slide there by McKeely. And oh, they're going to call a foul. McKeely played the ball there. That's not a foul, but they do call it a foul. So a free kick. You can slide into a player if you're playing the ball, and she definitely played the ball because I think she kicked it out. Reese Prince taking over, playing physical there. Channing Frederick, number 14. Running out of real estate, had it taken away. Pass ahead, intercepted by Zoe Barnes. McKeely with some room. Kick at the far side to an open Natalie Harlan. Carson Skelton along the far side. This one played out. It'll belong to Harding Academy. Officially 16:13 left. Our clock is about 9 seconds fast, so we're trying to fix that as we go.
Good job, Allie!
Allie Barnes with the steal. Pass ahead. Russellville staying on side. Goes past the touchline to throw in for Russellville deep. Very close to a corner kick, actually. Substitution for Russellville. That's what the delay was. Ball being played in the corner, played out once again. We'll have another throw in for the Lady Cyclones. 15:23 left here in the first half. Russellville up 2-0. More substitutions for Russellville. They're circling players in and out. Lady Cyclones left last night, having a 10 o'clock game this morning. They spent the night up here. Maddie Kowitzel, a freshman, checks in, number 13. Has made her presence felt on this team this year. Huge impact. Had a really good game in the first Siloam game that ended in a tie for Russellville. Russellville had to come back to tie that matchup. Outplayed Siloam, but didn't get the victory. The way they do it for standings, it's similar to hockey, but you get 3 points for every victory and 1 point for every tie. And so that's how you determine how you finish. The top 4 seeds go to state. Russellville at a little bit of disadvantage, as everybody in the West is, because there's 9 conference teams where everybody else has 8. Well, I shouldn't say everybody. The East and the West each with 9 because of the private school rule. The private school in Russellville's conference is Shiloh Christian. They're a 3 seed. The private school in the East is Harding Academy. Pass ahead to Maddie Kowitzel. Kowitzel enters the 18-yard box. Here's a double team. She has to circle back. Back out to Callahan near the arch. Left foots it over to Reese Prince. Back to Callahan. A long shot. It's going to be off the keeper's hand. Goes right in front of the goal across. I don't see how that didn't go in. She deflected it near the right post, and it bounced towards the left post and never actually entered. Goes all the way past the goal line, or the touch line. It'll be a throw in for Russellville. How in the world that didn't go in? She went off her fingertips. She deflected it to going back the other direction. Here's a big kick by Russellville, and it goes over the crossbar this time. Ruth Payne there on the kick. And a goal kick for Harding. As good as Harding is, and they're very good, be a 3 seed, but they double-digit victories in their conference. They've struggled. They've only won 1 of their last 4 games. They are 1-2-1. Now, they played some tough teams. They lost to Searcy, tied Valley View, who's the 2 seed, but lost to Greene County Tech, and that's one they feel that they should not have lost. And that made sure that they were going to be the 3 seed instead of having a chance for the 2 seed. So they're not peaking at the right time. They won their first 6 games, and all of them by shutout. Russellville up 2-0 here, 12:40 left. Russellville on the move. Ruth Payne getting around a couple defenders along the left side, enters the box. Fights off a defender, literally. Will circle back out on the wing and now taken down. We're going to have a free kick. It's outside the 18-yard box, but it's on the wing. And so we'll get a free kick from the wing. Ruth is dangerous here. If she's the one to do it, she will be the one. She can bend these in. She's done it before. We've seen her do it at Cyclone Stadium this year. Substitution coming in. Change in personnel. Allie Barnes now coming up. No wall in front of the free kick. They put one person. You're allowed to be 10 yards off of it, but no closer. Payne fires this towards the goal, and it bends in, just like what we called. Off the free kick, Ruth Payne makes it 3-0. I tell you, that went so high, it went over everybody's head, but it's like the defender just gave up on it for Harding Academy. I don't know if she would have been able to jump up anyway, but she thought it was over everything. And it falls in. Officially 11:40 left on the clock, and the Lady Cyclones lead it 3-0. I got to tell you, when we talked to Coach Bruckner, we said, you know, this is a really tough draw for you. Again, not saying the game's over, or we're not even through the first half, but everybody was talking about the tough draw, having to play Harding Academy, a good team on their home field, Little Rock Christian, but maybe waiting. But she was like, no, we welcome it. We're confident. We feel like we're playing very well after the Siloam loss, and they were not a woe-is-me type team. They were coming this game, and it's really important. I think they got success early, and they did. They got a goal within the first 5 minutes from Julia Callahan, who has 2 goals here in the first half. Lady Cyclones lead at 3-0 here, just under 11 minutes to go in the first half. Winner of this game gets the winner of Little Rock Christian and Hot Springs Lakeside. We hope to give you a scoring update maybe at half. That game being played. They play all the same side of the brackets at the same time, so nobody can scout anybody live. And plus, their main reason is they want everybody, well, let's hang on to that thought. Ball enters the 18-yard box. McGill catches it and is run over by a Harding Academy player. And they're going to call it was going to be a goal kick anyway, but they're going to call a foul, free kick. She wasn't pushed or anything, just ran into McGill. She's fine. She'll get the free kick away. What we're going to say is it all started because everybody said in soccer everybody needs the same amount of rest time, 24 hours, and so they played the games at the same time for as long as they can. So that's why Russellville will play the winner of a 10 o'clock game if they win this one. Harding Academy with the goal kick as Russellville had flipped the field. On the radio side, we're going to take a break here. 9:35 left to play here in the first half. Russellville up 3-0.
High school students, are you ready to level up your future?
On the stream side, we'll listen to the ads, but we'll call players' names out as we go.
Unlock your potential. Join us on June 4th to visit the campus, visit with professors, learn about our amazing honors program, and find out how to hack your way to a better ACT score.
This is Julia Callahan.
Get money for college. Come see what it's like to be an ATU student. Register today at atu.edu/levelup.
Danny here at Phil Rod Auto Plant. For more than 50 years, we've earned your trust, helping keep your family on the road and driving safe. Spring is here and summer's just around the corner, and we're loaded up. We've got trucks, heavy-duty trucks, SUVs, cars, and EVs, all brand new and on the lot and ready to move. Plus a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles, and we're paying big money for your trade. And aggressive incentives and rebates saving you thousands. Phil Rod Autoplex, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Back here at Harding University, the Harding Soccer Complex, the Lady Cyclones leading Harding Academy 3-0 in the first round of the state tournament. Russellville about to get a corner kick. It was a goal kick that was odd by Harding Academy because they kicked it very badly. It went off to the side, and Russell was able to take it over after the throw in by Kana Keister. It's ended up in this corner kick for Russellville, the second one of the game. And Ruth Payne scored on a free kick. Will create the corner kick. It goes off the goalkeeper's hands, and a header's in for Russellville. McKeely Hardman. McKeely Hardman had the header. .7:54 officially on the time. McKeely Hardman with the goal. It went off the keeper's hands, off the corner kick by Ruth Payne. And McKeely was behind the keeper with the header, got that one in, and the Lady Cyclones lead it 4-0. Keely Hardman, also a volleyball player, plays a lot of club soccer. First name's Cressa. We call her McKeely. And Russellville with a cross kick goes in front of the goal. Missed chance there. Russellville 12 shots on goal in the first half. 4 of them have found the back of the net. And that one a header. By McKeely Hardman. 7 minutes left to play in the first half. Russellville leading 4-0. Hardman, number 8, who just got that goal, will play it back to Allie Barnes. Kicks it open space. Natalie Harlan will send it forward. Russellville can't catch up to it. Kick nicely played down by Reese Prince. Took us a while to call that by McKeely Hardman on the header because there was a couple Lady Cyclones there and a couple of Harding players there. I couldn't tell who hit it, but somebody jumped up above after he hit off the fingertips. It hit off the fingertips of the keeper and never actually hit the turf. Off her fingertips, and there was somebody, it was Hardman, with the header. Kick ahead. This one played down by Russellville, but giving chase is Harding Academy. Circled back around. Nicely done by Zoe Barnes and Allie Barnes. Harding Academy will take it away. Nice job by Kana Keister with the steal. This one goes past the touchline, a throw-in for Harding Academy as Allie Barnes was trying to clear it, and it goes off the shin of Kana Keister when she tried to and out of bounds. Off the throw-in into the 18-yard box, played right back out by Zoe. Coetzel can't clear it for Russellville, but she does force another throw-in. Mickey Duval with you here to call first round action. They're calling this one off of Harding Academy. Russellville will have a throw in. Stephen Berry, our engineer, on the radio side on River Country 102.3. The throw in goes to Julia Callahan. Julia, round one defender, kicks it off the shin of another one past the touchline. Stephen Berry, our engineer. You know, Stephen, we've always had at state tournament where they stop the game halfway in each half to have a water break, and they are not doing it this time. The heat's not as big a factor, I guess, is what they've deemed, but it's always been in the past, so it's kind of odd not to have that halfway point timeout. 5 minutes left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones with a 4-0 lead. About as good a first half as you could drop for Russellville. And I don't want to say unexpected because Russellville the higher seed, but I think nobody expected to be 4-0 at this point. I think everybody was expecting a much tighter game, but Russellville has not come out very timid at all. 12 shots on goal, 17 shots overall. Harding Academy just 2 shots on goal. The defense by Russellville suffocating there, and Coetzel will send it all the way back down to the 18-yard box when they were on Harding Academy's offensive side. When goalie kicks it, when she drop kicks it, it's very low, and this one played down by Prince once again, who goes down hard, slow to get up.
Good job, Ruth.
Ruth Payne takes it over to Callahan.
Come on, Ruth.
Trying to center it, does to Payne. Payne shot, gives ear past the diving attempt by their keeper, who dove to her left. There was not a lot of space over there. That was definitely not the wide side of the goal. And that shot, left footer by Payne, was from about 25 yards out. And there, she had the left side not covered, or Ruth did, looking at it. And somehow got it through their keeper diving on the play. Officially 3:56 left. When Payne got her second goal of the game, she's got 2. Callahan's got 2. McKeely Hardman with 1. It's a 5-0 lead for Russellville. Channing Frederick with the steal will kick it off a Harding Academy player. Russellville has a throw in along the far side. I don't think anybody expected in this first matchup, when looking at who was playing, of there being a chance of a sportsmanship rule. But here we are. There's a chance. We'll talk about that here in a minute, but Harding Academy on the move, trying to answer. As they on the wing of the 18-yard box. They'll send that one centered, and it's deflected in. Harding Academy answers here, making it 5-1. The Lady Cyclones, just like that. It seems like after 4 of the goals, Harding Academy has come back and been very aggressive on the offensive side. Nothing to show for it until then, right there. Makes it 5-1 Russellville. I'm going to say the sportsmanship rule is if you get it by 6. And that was what Russellville had approached there, being up 5 here in the first half, but now it's 5-1. So the lead is down to 4. You can't rest on this. Everybody's in the state tournament here. Everybody's a good team, so you got to approach it that way. There's no gimmies like there is maybe during the season. You get 1, maybe 2. Russellville with it will pass it through the center circle. Callahan sends it forward. Can Payne race ahead to get it? She's trying to shield it, try to cause another corner kick, and that's what Russellville's going to get. Third corner kick of the game. Russellville is 1 of 2 off of scoring from corner kicks. Last time it was a header by McKee. A shot from just inside the 18. Under 2 minutes to go. The Lady Cyclones leading 5-1. Out at the halfway line, Harding Academy with it. Lady Wildcats on the move. They're going to be ruled off sides here if the officials paying attention. But Russellville, before it can get that, and knocks it away. Player goes down for Russellville as we got a foul called on Harding Academy. Maddie Kwitzel is up walking it off. We'll get the 9th free kick by the Lady Cyclones. She's still stretching a little bit, checking that. We have 1 minute left. And our clock, if you're watching the stream, is about 10 seconds off what they are here. Russellville will send it down, trying to get possession here. Can they score in the final minute? They'll pass it ahead, some open area. It's going to go past the goal line. A goal kick for the Lady Wildcats. Coming at halftime, we'll recount all the scoring for you. We'll also talk about the brackets, give you the stats of the first half. We'll take our chances to appreciate the sponsors that are bringing this to you. 5-1 here with about 20 seconds left. Harding Academy taking their time. I think they're wanting to get to halftime and maybe regroup a little bit. And that's about what we've done, about 10 seconds left. Arden Hood is going to leave the throw in for McKeely Hardman. I don't think we're going to make a throw in. That's going to be it. We're at the half. A very good first half for Russellville as the Lady Cyclones lead it by a score of 5-1. We'll take a break. Come back with the halftime show. This is Lady Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
Being a dad right now, it's doing math in your head all day long. Can we afford this? Can we stretch that? I hate those questions, especially when they come to groceries. Now that I shop at Chicken Mart, dinner's not a debate. It's just dinner. Chicken, sides, plenty to go around, without counting every penny. Chicken Mart makes providing for your family less stressful, So visit Chicken Mart at 1808 South Arkansas Avenue and 106 Weir Road, Suite 3.
Running a small business should be about growth, not paperwork. That's why Union Bank offers auto books, an easy way to send invoices, accept payments, and manage cash flow right inside your Union Bank app. Get paid faster with online links, in-app invoicing, or contactless payments with the money going straight to your Union Bank account, helping you grow small business. Visit Union Bank today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at gounion.bank. That's gounion.bank today. Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Back at the Farmers Co-op, and Mike Apple's along with us, Mike, when they were thinking about the Farmers Co-op, it's that variety that people love and the great selection that they'll find at their local co-op, East Main, Russellville, also in Danville.
That's true. We have all the items for the farm and ranch, but we also have lawn and garden, pet supplies, just a very wide variety of products.
The Farmers Co-op in Russellville, exit 84 off Interstate 40, East Main, Russellville, also in Danville.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Ready to shape your future? At Arkansas Beauty College, a career in cosmetology means your success is in your hands. And with their hands-on ACCSC accredited programs, you'll have the skills and confidence to build a thriving beauty business. Plus, with financial aid available to those who qualify, your dreams are closer than ever. Imagine a future where your earnings grow with every new client you build. It's never too late to start your new career. Call Arkansas Beauty College at 968-3075 today.
Welcome back. We're at the half here in the first round of the state tournament. The Lady Cyclones with a commanding 5-1 lead over Harding Academy. I'm not saying I didn't expect us to win. I thought it would be close. Everybody we talked to up here says, well, it's going to be close. Don't worry. In fact, somebody in the press box was talking to the person doing the clock, said, don't worry about the sportsmanship rule in this first game. They even said that, and I thought for a minute we might be headed that way when Russellville got up 5-0, because the sportsmanship rule takes place when it's a 6-0 or a 6-goal lead. But Russellville leading 5-1. We'll tell you how that happened. Julia Callahan actually put in the first two goals for Russellville at 35-51 and another one at 33-31, each with an assist by Ruth Payne, making it 1-0, then 2-0. And then with 11:40 left in the first half, Russellville up 2-0. It was Ruth Payne off a free kick, put it in the net, making it 3-0. After a corner kick at 7:54 went off the fingertips of the keeper. It was headed in by Natalie Hardman. Not Natalie Hardman. It was McKeely Hardman who put it in with the header, making it 4-0. That was with 7:54. Lady Cyclones got up 5 when Ruth Payne scored 3:56 left in the first half, making it 5-0. Harding Academy scored less than a minute later for their one goal, making it 5-1. Shots, Russellville dominated that, 18 shots, 12 shots on goal. There were 3 shots by Harding Academy, all on goal. 3 corner kicks for Russellville, 1 for Harding Academy. 9 free kicks for the Lady Cyclones, 3 for the Lady Wildcats. No yellow or red cards handed out in that first half. We can tell you the winner of this game will play the winner of Little Rock Christian and Hot Springs Lakeside. That is at halftime right now, and Little Rock Christian leading 4-0. It looks like they're the number 1 team out of the Central and top 5 team in 5A. So it looks like they're going to hang on and play the winner of this game. We'll take a break, come back with more. This is Lady Cyclone Soccer. They're at the half, leading Harding Academy 5-1. This is Lady Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
trucks, helping keep your family on the road and driving safe. Spring is here and summer's just around the corner. And we're loaded up. We've got trucks, heavy-duty trucks, SUVs, cars, and EVs. All brand new and on the lot, ready to move. Plus a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles, and we're paying big money for your trade. And aggressive incentives and rebates save you thousands. Still around Autoplex, exit 84, just off 540, Rushville.
Year in and year out, terrain changes, seasons change, even the rules change. But one thing stays the same. Honda ATVs show up ready. The 2026 Ford Trax Rancher, Foreman, and Rubicon are back, just as reliable as ever. Built to haul, climb, and conquer, these are the machines folks count on to get the job done, and they're available now at Honda of Russellville. There's a Honda ATV built for how you ride. For your safety, read the owner's manual and always wear a helmet and eye protection. Honda ATVs for riders 16 years and older.
Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation provides skilled professional care in a compassionate, supportive, and comfortable atmosphere. Whether it's long-term care, a short-term respite, or 24-hour skilled nursing, Stella Manor offers compassionate, professional support in a comfortable, family-like setting. With a full therapy program, hospice partnerships, and director-led activities every day, your loved one receives care that goes beyond the basics. Call or visit today to see the difference compassion makes at Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation. West Fraser is looking for skilled electricians to join their team in a role that's more than just a job. It's a career. If you've got experience with 3-phase power, 480-volt systems, and machine controls, West Fraser wants to hear from you. You'll work hands-on, solving real problems and growing with a team that promotes within. Solid day one benefits, competitive pay, and a culture that puts people first. Build your career with West Fraser. Apply today at westfraser.com/careers.
Welcome back to Harding Eater.
High prices
Sorry,
is more
we're still
than
playing
just a
commercials.
slogan.
Sorry about that.
Story
Live
is
stream people.
River Valley Furniture. You know, Leon and
We can't see
Doug
comments or anything like that, but if you're on the live stream, if you could click a like.
commitment for the 3 decades.
We always like seeing how many people like it and seeing how many people view it.
Great value.
Doesn't cost you anything, doesn't make us any money. We just like seeing.
That's exactly what they do, along also now with Danny's grandson Hunter at River Valley Furniture locations on North Elmira and the new Ashley Home Store, Highway 331.
Now, welcome back to Harding University. The Lady Cyclones leading Harding Academy 5-1 at the half. We're going to take another minute break here in a minute, but I misspoke earlier when I said Little Rock Christian was leading Hot Springs Lakeside. They're leading Hot Springs. I keep saying Lakeside, but Lakeside is actually a 2 seed out of the South. Hot Springs High School, the 4 seed out of the South. So Little Rock Christian leading 4-0. They'll probably get the winner of this game. Lady Cyclones up 5-1. We'll take another minute break, and then we come back. We will have the second half for you. Lady Cyclone in the first round of the state tournament. This is Lady Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
Miller Roofing Company, proudly serving the River Valley for over 30 years, is seeking skilled professionals specializing in interior work with at least 3 years of experience. So if you're ready to bring your skills to a local, family-owned company that stands behind its work and its people, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499, or stop by their office at 318 South Arkansas Avenue. Miller Roofing Company, keeping homes covered.
Russellville School District has opportunities for you. Russellville School District currently has openings for custodial positions. Shifts are 2 in the afternoon until 10 p.m. Monday through Friday with an 11-month contract. This position has benefits, paid sick time, personal time, and retirement plans included. Insurance is offered. Russellville School District, achieving excellence together. Call 968-1306 or visit rsdk12.net to apply online and join the team.
Welcome back, and I just saw Coach Jared Fuller, the head coach of the Cyclone boys. They play at 4 o'clock today over at Riverview High School. We'll be bringing you that game live. We'll tear down here as soon as we're done. Be ready, try to get ready for that one, but good to see him and the boys here to support Lady Cyclones, who's leading 5-1 over Harding Academy here at Harding University in the first round of state. Lady Cyclones breaking their huddle. They will have possession to start the second half. Again, the winners of this game most likely going to get Little Rock Christian. They have a 4-0 lead on Hot Springs and not going to give that one up. They're playing the bottom seed out of the South. and the Lady Trojans from Hot Springs. Our boys will play Marion at 4 o'clock today. Russellville Senior Boys, a 1 seed out of the West, obviously, and the Marion Patriots, the 4 seed out of the East. Keely Hardman will start it off for Russellville. She had the header in the first half for Russellville. Russellville going to give up possession to start off as it crosses the touchline, and Harding Academy going to throw it in. Carson Skelton trying to get it back for Russellville. They flip in, so Russellville will be going into the cross breeze. They like going with the wind. They counted for 5 goals. Harding Academy on the move inside the 18-yard box. A scoring opportunity here, and left footer doesn't make it close. Good job by Allie Barnes. She defended it and somehow defended it in a way where she didn't actually have to touch the ball, and so Russellville will get a goal kick instead of a corner kick for Harding Academy. Lady Cyclones up 5-1 with possession. Harding Academy has changed their look. They have now 6 defenders as Russellville has 3, maybe 4, trailing the play. Packing it in a little more. We're having to adjust some things here. They've been nice to us, but when you play 4 different places, they don't always have room to accommodate visiting media, so we're outside. We're battling the wind with the umbrella, keep our stuff cool, and so you hear me stay silent for a minute. It's probably because I'm trying to hold the umbrella and work the camera too, and also do our best to call the game. Reese Prince with a nice takeover, keeping it clean there, and ball goes into the 18-yard box. A shot from McKeely Hardman, a one-hopper to their keeper, and officially the first shot on goal here in the first half. We got to know these kids, both boys and girls, because we streamed all their home games this year, and I always get to see them wearing these home black uniforms. And here, the scoreboard listed as Harding against Visitor. Of course, Lady Cyclones a home team, so they count them as Harding, even though this is where Harding Academy plays their home games. And it seemed like they were getting a little bit more comfortable, Harding Academy, here in the second half with their change. And they go into the 18-yard box, and an errant pass there by Macy Elam. That goes past the goal line. Looked like they had the give and go set up, but just a bad pass, maybe just wasn't on the same page. Maggie McGill will take care of the goal kick. I tell you, it's huge when your goalie can take care of the goal kicks. And to be honest with you, most teams we see, I would say almost all of them, that's not the case. They'll bring back a defender to do the goal kick because the leg's not strong enough. That's not the case for Russellville. Maggie's probably got one of the strongest legs out there, and so you can have that extra defender down if you want a chance at a 50-50 ball or set up your defense however. Russellville with possession, but in their own end, and now a kick to the center circle by Zoe Barnes. It's sent back by the Lady Wildcats, but here's Channing Frederick if she can control it for Russellville. They're playing a different style of defense in the second half. Did not make that change the first half, but they have the second half. Lady Cyclones going to try to take advantage of this aggressive nature and work it over to the right side, and Kate Blanchard comes out with it along the side. Nice little move to get around the defender, sends it towards the 18-yard box. Russellville could not get there quick enough to pick it up. Callahan was just a step behind the play, or the pass a step ahead of her, however you want to call it. The Lady Wildcats on the move will send this across the box, and Allie Barnes chasing it down. No, it's going to be Carson Skelton if she can grab hold of it. Defending it. It gets sent towards center, and Harding will have possession. Maybe eyeing for a long shot. They are going to try it. It's going to go way wide right. McGill just lets that one go. Don't touch it. That means she can set it down and kick it. 5-1 Lady Cyclones. 2 goals by Julia Callahan, 2 goals by Ruth Payne, and 1 header goal by McKeely Hardman. That was your first half. Lady Cyclones, I think, getting that first goal within the first 5 minutes just really fed into that, where it wasn't a struggle early on. Russellville crossing into the 18-yard box. Kate Blanchard trying to play it down, but she was double teamed. Will play it back as Reese Prince with a long shot. One hopper goes past. I thought it was going to be one hopper picked up by the keeper, but they let it go, and their keeper, Olivia Neal, will say it's a goal kick, and this is what I'm talking about. She's not going to do the goal kick. They'll have a couple defenders back. Substitution coming in for Russellville is Channing Frederick will check out. Natalie Harlan in for her. And the good thing about the place here is when you go sit down, you get the shade already built in. They have concrete dugouts almost that are completely open on one side, and so you're shielded, or can be, from the sun, the wind in their faces as they're along the far side. Appreciate you joining us, whether you're on the stream, on Cyclone Booth YouTube, or listening to us on the radio. River Country 102.3, 34-10 left to play in this first half. We'll give you a break here in about 4 minutes. Lady Cyclones leading 5-1. It looked like two Harding players couldn't decide who had the ball, and it was taken away by Natalie Harlan. The pass ahead. Callahan was trying to get it to Kate Blanchard, but it was sent back near the center circle by the Lady Wildcats. We have a collision and a foul called on Harding Academy. The Lady Cyclones will get a free kick here. From on their offensive side, it'll be Kana Keister, still wearing that brace on her left leg. Sends this one to the arch. Played down by Payne. Ruth trying to circle around. She has to get near the wing. Will stop there. No, she'll pursue the wing near the edge. Running out of real estate. She has to circle back around in the corner. Double team. Boy, she nice job to get around them. Her pass into the 18, chested down by Harding Academy. They can't clear it. It's picked up by Natalie Harmon. A long shot goes off the keeper's hand, hits the crossbar. Played down by the 18 by Harding Academy and past the touchline. What a shot there by Natalie Harlan. If their keeper doesn't make that great tip, and it doesn't hit the crossbar at all. In fact, it'll be a goal, and it would have been Natalie Harlan. No, sorry, Natalie. I keep saying Natalie. It's Natalie Harlan and McKeely Hardman. McKeely Hardman. It would have been her second goal. It's a good save there by Neal. The second shot on goal for Russellville. Carson Skelton will throw this one in. Kicked out by Harding Academy. We'll do it again. And again, it'll be Carson that throws this one in. She goes behind to Reese Prince, who stepped on the ball and lost her footing. We'll get a foul called on Harding. You could play the ball, but if you're pushing with no attempt to play on the ball, you get a free kick. And Russellville has scored off of one of these free kicks, and they're going to get another one here. This will be Julia Callahan who will set it up and be 10 yards off the ball. Not a big wall, just one person. Walls when they set up 3 or 4 people. She'll send this one over into the hands of the keeper. Bobbled it just briefly. They're still trying to score off that free kick. They'll send it past the center circle. Allie Barnes collects it for Russellville to Skelton. Lady Cyclones leading 5-1. No goals scored here in the second half at all, but Russellville with 3 shots on goal. Harding Academy with 1. Lady Wildcats will send this one back down the other side, and it's going to keep rolling all the way past the goal line. A goal kick for Maggie McGill and the Lady Cyclones. After the loss to Siloam, Russellville won 4 straight games. 2 of them on the road. They beat Farmington and Shiloh Christian, shut out Greenwood at home, closed out the regular season with a 4-1 win against Harrison. And Coach Bruckner said that Siloam lost. They were able to look everything objectively and say, hey, what went wrong? What did we do wrong, and how do we handle it? And we could have handled it better, even the things that were out of our control. Said it was exactly what we needed. Ruth Payne ahead for Russellville, a double team. They'll kick it out. That time a sliding tackle made by Harding Academy, but it goes past the goal line, and And they say off Russellville, last touch by Russellville, so a goal kick for Harding. Cyclone fans are getting excited. They thought we were going to get a corner kick, and to be honest, I thought so too. Well, their defenders will kick this one with the cross breeze. They'll have it at the center line. Kick this one ahead. It's a race to see who can get it. Allie Barnes, the senior, chases it down. It's kicked towards Maggie McGill, and just a slow roller there. She's able to scoop up. Maggie will drop kick this one. And I literally mean that. She likes the ball to hit the turf and then kick it. We're just under 30 minutes left to play here in the match. Russellville leading 5-1 over on the radio side. We're going to take a break here in just a moment, Steven. Sorry, as soon as I say that, we go on the move. We'll see Reese Prince on the move. It was deflected out. Maddie Kowitzel will send this one towards their keeper. Will be picked up there. Now we'll take a break. Lady Cyclones leading 5-1. This is Lady Cyclones soccer in the state tournament on River Country 102.3.
Since 1971, Sorrell's Body Shop's top priority has been customer satisfaction. The folks at Sorrell's get the job done right by providing their customers state-of-the-art equipment, highly skilled professional service technicians. The mission at Sorrell's is to deliver the most professional, ethical, highest quality service while giving back to their community every day. Sorrell's Body Shop, proudly supporting the Russellville school system. Go Cyclones.
Joey Callahan.
Giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do, but the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible, and the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
KCJC Dardanelle Russellville, an Arkansas River Valley radio station. Locally owned, locally proud. This is River Country 102.3.
Lady Cyclones with a shot, but not on goal during that break by Julia Callahan after a pass by Reese Prince. And then a ball that rolled into our 18. I'll tell you, if you know what a slow play is in poker, Maggie McGill almost kind of had that. She looked like there was a player coming from Harding Academy up fierce, and she acted like she was going to kick it as hard as she could. That player jumped up in the air, and there's just a little soft kick around her. Nicely played by Maggie McGill to get around that defender because it could have been deflected. Lady Cyclones leading at 5-1 as we're back to action here. 27:30 left to play in the match. All goals being scored in the first half. The last goal scored by Harding Academy at 3:02 left in the first half, and we've been sitting there ever since. Maddie Hall along the far side tried to clear it, went back into the 18. Allie Barnes deflected that one, kicking it off while it was still in the air. Maddie Kowitzel, a ninth grader, another ninth grader, a couple ninth graders out there right now for Russellville. Actually 3 if you count Kate Blanchard. Going to be cleared, but hits off. I don't know if you could hear that. We could hear it right in front of us. Went off a Harding player past the touch line. You're not supposed to say out of bounds, and sometimes I'll mess up and say it. It's the touch line. You can be out of bounds, but the ball has to fully cross that line for it to be a throw-in. Harding Academy with the steal on the move. They'll send this one ahead. Maybe a chance here as it goes into and 18, and Maggie McGill sliding to make the stop. Kept her hands on it. Didn't really have full control of it, but she kept her hands on it. You can't kick it if the keeper's touching it like that. Instead of kicking it, she'll throw this one out. A couple kicks has Russellville on the offensive side. Julia Callahan along the far side, seeing a double team. We'll get it to Natalie Harlan. Passes over to Ruth Payne, working to her right, stops the double team. Knocked down, got back up. Reese Prince. And we'll have a foul called on Russellville before the ball got to Reese, and a free kick coming for Harding Academy. Off the free kick, it went off the foot of Lady Wildcat, I believe. Maggie McGill, I don't think she's sure. Okay, yeah, now she picks it up. If you kick it back to your keeper, they're not allowed to pick it up with their hands. But that one went off of the Lady Wildcats' foot. We have a yellow card coming as they knock down Maddie Coetzel. They knocked her down. That's the second time she's been knocked down. This one pretty vicious, and she's trying to work out that right knee is what it looks like. And a yellow card assessed to Harding Academy. They first checked on the official, to his credit. First thing he went and he checked on Harding Academy, or sorry, on Maddie Quitzel, said, "Are you okay?" She's kind of shaking out that leg. She's still kind of favoring it. We're looking at her over here, kind of walking a little gingerly on that right knee. Russell will have a free kick, but it'll be on their side of the center line. They're going to let Kana Keister have the kick. A lot of times they'll bring up Maggie McGill to do this, but Kana will do it. Chested down by the Lady Wildcats. Ruth Payne. And now we have it's going to be a foul, another foul called on Harding Academy. They're playing with their hands is what they're doing. You can't reach out and grab a player or push them down. Unless you make a play on the ball, you can't touch another player, and you can't play through a player, basically, and that's what's happened here. Russellville going to get another free kick. They play a lot like Siloam, aggressive like that. Russellville has, through that loss, learned to handle about and how to handle it and force the team to play through them and force the team to commit fouls. Free kick goes into the 18, but not long before it's back out. Julia Callahan with a nice play, kicking it past the touchline, stopping their motion. We have a substitution coming in for the Lady Wildcats. 23:37 left here in the match. Russellville leading 5-1. Winner of this game gets Little Rock Christian tomorrow at 10 o'clock. It'll be at Lions Stadium. That's why they played their first game. Tell you, see, they're getting to play. If they keep winning, they're going to play all their games at the same place. Russellville, their teams are moving around. Russellville will get whistled here for a foul. A lot of people with palms up on that one. Not understanding it. But free kick from about 55 yards out. Looks like they're going for a big kick here. There's nobody beside. They have 4 people behind. Official trying to put a stop to something that's going on around the 18, even though the ball's not there yet. They'll send it there. Goes into the 18 and past the goal line. Good job by Allie Barnes, kind of shielded. The offensive player made her run around, completely around her to get to it. Did not have time to grab it, do anything with it. Goal kick for Russellville. 22:15 left in the first half. Russellville leading 5-1. Off the 50-50 ball, played down by Harding. Playing through it and getting possession is Ruth Payne. Ruth, pass ahead. Julia Callahan, touch pass over. Nice pass there to Natalie Harlan. Collision, 2 players, 1 from each team goes down. Still nobody with firm possession of it. Harlan comes out with it for Russellville. Kana Keister has it centered. Her long shot goes just caught by the keeper. She got it with her fingertips, and she cuts her fingernails. She doesn't make that save, and it's a goal for Kana Keister. Good shot there by Kana. 16 shots on goal for Russellville. This one going to roll all the way to the 18. And Maggie McGill was waiting on it. There's a little bump there. You're not allowed to touch the keeper. And that's a yellow card. You're not allowed to touch the keeper at all. And she ran up and bumped Maggie McGill. Little frustration there by Kinsley Swindle of Harding Academy. You cannot touch there. It's strictly hands off. She came up and kind of chest bumped her a little bit. And a yellow card, 2 yellow cards, you're kicked out of the game, or 1 red card, you're kicked out of the game. But if you get a yellow card, you have to come out immediately. You can come back in, but you have to come out and sit out for a little bit. So our second yellow card today, both on Harding Academy players, but different players. There's a pass ahead from Callahan to Ruth Payne. Might have a shot here. Left-footed is going to be stopped by the keeper right along the left post. Good shot there by Payne. Tried that narrow opening like she scored in the first half along the right post. This one on the left post, but stopped by Olivia Neal, their keeper. 20:30 left to play here in the match. Russellville leading 5-1. Again, all goals being scored in the first half. We owe you a break. We're going to take that here in just a moment. Yeah, we'll take it right now if that's all right, Stephen. We'll take a break. Lady Cyclones leading 5-1. This is Lady Cyclones Soccer on River Country 102.3.
And a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Freddie and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Here at Phil Wright Auto Play. For more than 50 years, we've earned your trust, helping keep your family on the road and driving safe. Spring is here and summer's just around the corner, and we're loaded up. We've got trucks, heavy-duty trucks, SUVs, cars, and EVs, all brand new and on the lot and ready to move. Plus a huge selection of quality pre-owned vehicles, and we're paying big money for your trade. And aggressive incentives and rebates saving you thousands. Phil Wright Autoplex, exit 84, just off 540, Rushville.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones leading 5-1 with an attempt here. Kana Keister with a shot that goes wide right. There in the break, he didn't miss anything. After the yellow card is when we took the break. Yellow card by Harding Academy. Lady Cyclones leading at 5-1. 18:49 left to play here in the match. Substitutions coming in for both teams. Julia Callahan and Kana Keister will check out and get a breather. Darley Morales over there. She's the manager this year. She's a regular player, but tore ACL and is out for this season, but not a senior. She'll get to come back and play next year. Off the goal kick, it was knocked down by Kowitzel, but cleared by Harding all the way back down. Allie Barnes moved this one over to Maggie McGill. Our keeper wearing pink today. You always wear different colors than what your team's wearing. Lady Cyclones in all black, McGill in pink. Harding Academy in all white, their goalie, and have a turquoise tie-dyed shirt. Reese Prince in the center circle. Got the pass from Maddie Hall. We'll leave it to Natalie Hardman. Pass over to Carson Skelton. Lady Cyclones moving the ball around, making Harding chase. Ahead to Ruth Payne. On the move. Centers it. Dumps it into the 18. The keeper coming way out to stop this one. Good play by their keeper, but if she misses that, it's a wide open look for Channing Frederick, who is trailing the play. They'll kick it near the center circle. Lady Cyclones take control once again. 17:24 left. To the center circle, Natalie Harlan gets past her. And Harding Academy will boot it back down. Allie Barnes on the backside, last line of defense, sends a long pass to Kowitzel, who's at the center line. She'll turn and flick it ahead to Carson Skelton on the move along the right side. We'll play it off a Harding player. Russellville's going to get a throw in, gaining some real estate, moving it down the field. Carson, one of the seniors, throws it to an open space there. Frederick can't grab it. We'll get a foul called. I think this is going to be a foul on Harding Academy. It is. Russellville will get a free kick here. I couldn't tell if the foul was on number 10 or number 7. But it spun Channing Frederick around, and Ruth Payne you can pick anybody you want to kick the free kick. Ruth Payne's going to be the one from about 30 yards out. She scored off of one free kick. Has 3 assists and 2 goals today. She's been busy. Can she go for the hat trick here? Sends this one in. It's going to be headed straight up in the air by Harding Academy. Another header out of the 18. And Harding Academy has possession on the move. This one can't be saved by the Lady Wildcats. Should be ours, shouldn't it? They're going to say it's off Russellville, and they're going to allow Harding Academy a substitution. Russellville fans they're wanting a foul on the Lady Wildcats. If you heard that yelling going on, that's what that was. The throw-in goes down, handled by Russellville, Allie Barnes. Just feel confident when she has possession of it. She can kick it deep, or she can do what this is. She's carrying it into the offensive side. Pass to Kowitzel, touch pass, trying to get it to Prince as a collision, and cleared out by Harding Academy. Knocked down by Zoe Barnes. She'll say, I'll try the left side there. Natalie Harlan trying to chase that one down. Natalie playing it back to the goal. Rounding her man. Pass ahead. Channing Frederick trying to chase it down before it crosses the touch line. She'll kick it off a Harding player, and it'll belong to Russellville. No, they say it went off of Russellville before that. And Harding tried to throw it in quickly, but they were trying to sub in. And so the official says, you can't do that till I'm ready. I know you're wanting to go fast, but your team's trying to substitute. Kate Blanchard will check in for Russellville, replacing Natalie Harlan. She's one of the other freshmen that we had talked about. Saw her yesterday in the hallway. This is the last official week for 9th graders, if they were exempt. They get a foul called on Harding Academy and a free kick for Russellville. I was waiting to see what the official call was. Oh, the official, he's moving Russellville over to near the touchline. Channing Frederick, nobody around her, everybody in the 18-yard box. Ready for play whistle. Into the 18, the header by Harding Academy. They put every player except one back in the 18. Tried to defend that. There's not a lot of room there for Russellville to work. And now Harding Academy on the move. They tried to save it, an errant kick. Saved it in, but there's Reese Prince fighting for it. Lady Wildcats taking it back over at midfield. Ahead with a kick. Zoe Barnes intercepts this one. McKeely Hardman passes it over on the far side. It's going to be brought in by Kate Blanchard. Harding Academy, a little bit of burst of energy here as they're on the move. Kick for Russellville goes back to Maggie McGill, who can't pick it up with her hands, and she'll send this one. Boy, it looked like it was coming too far into the wind, and it does bounce and pass the touchline. Lady Wildcats going to get a throw in from Russellville's side. At the half, Russellville had 85% possession time. I don't think we have that much now, but official blowing this one dead. 12:28 left, and he's going to talk to a player from both teams, tell him to cool it, settle it down. We owe you another break coming up. We'll do that here in just a moment. 5-1 our score. The Lady Cyclones with the lead. First round of the 5A state tournament. We play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the state championship is going to be next week. All our games at 5A will be here at Searcy. The state championships this year is actually going to be at Hot Springs Lakeside. Russellville keeping possession along the far side. Ruth Payne in the center circle, kind of head up to see who's around her. They tried to cut her off from behind. Nice pass to behind her as Reese Prince, and she'll pass it ahead. Russellville something going here. Kowitzel on the wing. She'll deflect this one off a player, and it's going to be a corner kick for Russellville. The first one of the second half, the fourth one of the game. Don't ever take breaks during corner kicks. Corner kicks score 5% of the time, but if you take a commercial break, it scores 99% of the time. And that's my stats. We do have a couple substitutions coming in for the Lady Cyclones. This is going to be Kana Keister and Julia Callahan. Ruth Payne will get a break, and McKeely Hardman will get a break. Windy day, but a very hot, what's turning into a hot day. But we have 10:48 left in the match. Russellville leading 5-1, and Julia Callahan, who has 2 goals herself, will do the corner kick. Corner kick's on our right side as we're facing the goal. She's a lefty. with the corner kick. Knocked down by the keeper, but not handled and cleared by Harding. Allie Barnes out there brings it in for Russellville. She'll keep the pressure on. Pass over to Blanchard. It's centered and cleared out by Harding. We're going to take a break now. Lady Cyclones leading 5-1 with 10:08 left to play here in the match. This is Lady Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
High school students, are you ready to level up your future? If you're a rising junior, Arkansas Tech's Preview Day Level Up is going to help you unlock your potential. Join us on June 4th to visit the campus, visit with professors, learn about our amazing honors program, and find out how to hack your way to a better ACT score. A better score means more scholarship money for college. Come see what it's like to be an ATU student. Register today at atu.edu/levelup.
I used to buy chicken whenever I grocery shopped and didn't think much about it. Then somebody told me about Chicken Mart. Now I shop there before I go grocery shopping every time. This place is great for feeding your family on a budget, but if you see a deal, they don't last long. So visit Chicken Mart at 1808 South Arkansas Avenue and 106 Weir Road, Suite 3. Stretch your dollar with Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones missing here on a shot by Kana Keister. 5-1, Russellville leading. I'll tell you the details here in a second. We got a shot that's in by Harding Academy, just past a diving Maggie McGill. Making it 5-2. Trying to set it up, but we were also trying to tell you what was happening. Officially 8:48 left to play in the match. The first goal is second half, and now Harding has scored 2 goals in a row. It's 5-2, though Russellville still with the lead. As we said, first goal of the second half. Kana Keister had a shot on goal that was missed right before we came back from break. And she has it now on Russellville's offensive side. Julia Callahan will center this, and Harding Academy will clear it. This one near the corner. Maddie Kowitzel with it. It'll roll past the goal line, and a corner kick coming for Russellville. That's the 5th corner kick of the game for Russellville. Second one here this half. 5-2 our score. The Lady Cyclones with the lead. Russellville bringing up extra players to get into the 18 here, and the goal will actually hit the top of the goal, past the crossbar, bent a little too much. You don't want to sit here and say, okay, we just got to waste time, but I'll be honest with you, I've been checking that time ever since before they scored that last goal. 5-2, Russellville with the lead, 7.5 to go. Harding Academy with it, but on defensive side, a nice play there by Kowitzel. Through a double team, played it over to Reese Prince. You'd love to score here, but if you can't score, if you can just eat up as much time as you can with possession, that will help. Coming in from behind was Kate Blanchard to get possession back for Russellville. Pass goes over to Carson Skelton. Through the center circle, Kana Keister with it. A lot of room on this right side. Tried to get it to Kowitzel. A pass was deflected, and Harding Academy back with it. Harding Academy again, just 3 losses on the season, but all of them came in conference. They're the 3rd seed. Out of the East on the move. They're outside the 18-yard box trying to center this one. It's caught there by Maggie McGill. 5 saves officially for Maggie McGill. And she'll drop kick this one. 8 shots total for Harding Academy, 7 on goal. They got the last one in just under the 8-minute mark. Again, the only goal scored for either team in the second half. Under 6.5 to go. Where this game plays 10 o'clock tomorrow at Searcy High School. Little Rock Christian had a 4-0 lead over Hot Springs there at Searcy High School at the half. We assume they held on to it. We'll be back on the air a little bit before 4 o'clock to bring you our senior boys action, who's playing over at Riverview High School. I don't think the field is as nice as this. I think it's grass, patchy grass is what we've been told. We'll see when we get over there. But at least they gave us some time to get over there, to tear down, get over there, and build this thing back up. Harding Academy with it. They play it towards center. Tried to center it, and it's knocked down by Channing Frederick. Gives it over to Coetzel. Pass ahead to open area. Chasing it down was Carson Skelton, who did a nice job kicking it off a Harding defender past the touchline. That eats up a little bit of time. It also sets our offense because we can get a throw in here. Sometimes that's your only play. And now substitutions, one for each team. Allie Barnes will check back in, replacing Maddie Hall. And Barnes actually going to change the alignment as she comes in. I'll check that. That's Ruth Payne. I'm looking at Allie here. Right here, waving at the camera. I don't know if she's waving at us. She's waving at her family, who's just right below us to our left. And now we'll get Carson Skelton. The good thing is, too, the clock continues to run, even though you unless it's the last 2 minutes. That's the only time the clock will stop for substitutions. Centered, played down. Ruth Payne there. Kate Blanchard. Blanchard will give it to Channing Frederick. Channing. Looked like she was going to go for a big kick, but saw pass ends, deflected back out, and cleared to the center circle. Allie Barnes there. Will circle around, trying to stretch them out a little bit. Kick all the way back to McGill, who's outside the 18-yard box. Stops it with her foot, boots it back to the center line. Nice pass, splitting a double team by Reese Prince to Frederick. Lady Wildcats will clear this once again. Nearing the 4-minute mark. That one played by McGill. You heard some groans from the crowd because that was almost deflected by Harding Academy, and it would have been an empty net chance for the Lady Wildcats. Russellville up 5-2, under 4 minutes to go. 50-50 ball, but only one down there is Zoe Barnes. Plays it down with her foot, but Harding Academy. I tell you, the wind's really picking up and playing some tricks with the ball when it goes up in the air. And we're going to get a foul call on Russellville. Good call. They're going to get a free kick. Harding Academy is just past the center line. And Harding Academy wanting to sub in. Is the wind really picking up now? You can hear it in our microphones, I think. And it's at our backs as we're looking across the field. They're not going to sub in just yet. I tell you, that eats time away when you do that and you're behind by 3. The big free kick, one hops to Maggie McGill. Drop kicks it. We'll flip the field a little bit. Played by Harding Academy. Now they have 4 players waiting. You have to wait until you're motioned in by the official, and it has to be your advantage when he allows it. Reese Prince to Kate Blanchard along the far side. Quick pass back to Allie Barnes. Again, Russellville just moving the ball around, killing some time. 2.5 to go. Up by 3. Kate Blanchard in the offensive side, trying to get around a defender. She does, centers this one, but Lady Wildcats clear. But again, all this just clear, eating up time. And now 2 minutes left. Russellville with 5 goals in the first half. They've made it stick here in the second half. Harding Academy has a goal in each half. The most goals they've allowed in a game this year has been 8, and that was to Searcy. And the pass ahead, Ruth Payne trying to get a breakaway. It's kicked up. She's in the 18-yard box. Plays it back a little bit. Nicely around. A shot. Trickles past the keeper and knocked in. Russellville scores off the rebound by Channing Frederick. Channing Frederick off the rebound puts it home. With 1:31 left, the exclamation point, icing on the cake, whatever you want to say. It's a 6-2 lead for Russellville. And Channing Frederick will get subbed out now. Just like her hands in the air like, yes, I did it. Channing Frederick with their second goal of the season, and it comes in the state tournament. And now more people getting subbed in, the official realizing, hey, they're wanting to get in for the state tournament game, so he's allowing it to come in now. Minute 31 left. The starters getting out for Russellville is the same for Harding. And some sub players there. Kowitzel goes out, Carson Skelton out. 6-2, Russellville with the lead. Waiting for official ready for play whistle. And now a stoppage of play. I'm not sure what the call is, to be honest with you, but it belongs to Russellville on possession. The rebounded shot by Channing Frederick scores the 6th goal for Russellville and the first goal of the second half. Brisa Salazar will get down for Russellville. Jasmine Garcia, wearing number 22, is down there. Coach Bruckner called her probably the most athletic player on the team, or one of the most. I shouldn't say the most. It's a big kick by Russellville, goes over everything. The Lady Cyclones with 20 shots on goal for this game. They had 18, of course 2 there, and 1 went home, the 1 on the rebound. In the final 30 seconds of the match. Hang around, we'll have the post-game stats for you before we sign off. Lady Cyclones going to win their first round game here, defeating Harding Academy. They'll probably get Little Rock Christian. That's who we think is winning. They were up 4-0 against Hot Springs at the half. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. You hear him count down, and Lady Cyclones is going to win this one by a score of 6-2. I was saying upset because we were the higher seed, but when you're playing a good team like Harding Academy on their home turf, it's a good win. Russellville wins at 6-2. We'll take a break, come back with the post-game show and stats. This is Lady Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
Running a small business should be about growth, not paperwork. That's why Union Bank offers auto books, an easy way to send invoices, accept payments, and manage cash flow right inside your Union Bank app. Get paid faster with online links, in-app invoicing, or contactless payments with the money going straight to your Union Bank account, helping you grow small business. Visit Union Bank today. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Learn more at gounion.bank. That's gounion.bank today.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto.
Thank you for joining us on the stream side. We're going to have our post-game wrap-up here in just a moment.
In Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Back at the Farmers Co-op, and Mike Apple's along with us, Mike, when they were thinking about the Farmers Co-op. It's that variety that people love and the great selection that they'll find at their local co-op, East Main Russellville, also in Danville.
That's true. We have all the items for the farm and ranch, but we also have lawn and garden, pet supplies, just a very wide variety of products.
The Farmers Co-op in Russellville, exit 84 off Interstate 40, East Main Russellville, also in Danville.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Welcome back here at Harding University. The Lady Cyclones have victorious over Harding Academy in the first round of the 5A state tournament by a score of 6-2. The stats look like this. It was dominated by Russellville. Not shocked by that, shocked by how early that it was. But 29 shots for Russellville, 8 shots for Harding. Of those 29 shots for Lady Cyclones, 20 were on goal. 7 of Harding's 8 were on goal. There were 5 corner kicks for Russellville, 1 for the Lady Wildcats, 14 free kicks for the Lady Cyclones, and 6 for Harding Academy. 2 yellow cards handed out, both on players of Harding Academy. In the first half, Russellville took a 5-0 lead behind 2 goals by Julia Callahan. She was actually the first one to score at the 35-51 mark. She scored the first 2 goals, and then a goal off a free kick by Ruth Payne. McKeely Hardman scored a goal. Ruth Payne got her second goal to make it 5-0 at the 3:56 mark. It stayed that way until very late in the match when it was 5-2, and Channing Frederick, off a deflected shot by Ruth Payne, put one home with 1:31, making it 6-2. As we said, the exclamation point, the Lady Cyclones victorious here over Harding Academy. Harding Academy season's ends. They fall to 12-4-2. The Lady Cyclones will move on. That's their 16th victory of the season. They are 16-3-1. They move on to play, we think, Little Rock Christian. They were ahead of Hot Springs High School. And whoever Russellville is going to play, they'll play tomorrow at 10 o'clock over at Searcy High School. We'll have the stream for you and also the broadcast on 102.3. We will have senior boys coming up. We're going to tear down here and then move over to Riverview High School. They will start at 4 o'clock, time permitting, and we'll be there for you. But thanks so much for you tuning in, however you did on the radio or live stream, and thanks so much to our engineer, Stephen Berry, for this broadcast. Once again, our score, the Lady Cyclones 6, Harding Academy 2. This has been Lady Cyclone Soccer on River Country 102.3.
Russellville High School Soccer. State tournament action for the Cyclones.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be on the air a little bit before 4 o'clock to check the stream and the audio and all that. But thanks so much for joining us, and go Lady Cyclones and our senior boys.